Mm. Okay.
Mm. All right, so that's the process of colonialization. It has shaped the world as we know it. Uh, it gives strong relations ties still today between England and the rest of the Commonwealth. France still has access. The Netherlands has access in Indonesia. I remember you were working for Vespa or something for a Dutch-led company in Indonesia. We're still there, but we're
There's
not a
still there strong now strong connection with Dutch country, Dutch people. They hire a lot of Dutch experienced person.
and they also Shell is there, and they are exploiting a lot of these
It's
oil
interesting.
resources.
So still after colonialization, many people try to connect with former colonial countries. Right?
Right. Well, also remember that the people who were in power during the colonial age, they were all educated in the country, who colonialized them.
So it's still Vietnam IT company very welcome French people coming to Vietnam.
Right, but a lot of people from Vietnam have actually been educated in Paris and in the top universities. In
But now Vietnamese speak English, not French, right?
right, right. Well, I have never been to Vietnam. I hope to change that. After
Right,
several.
Takashi, Vietnamese people did not speak French, right?
Sorry?
In Vietnam, do people speak
Uh,
French or English?
Still, yes, some educated person was
Speak
from French,
Mm-hmm.
Still speak French.
but maybe after the Vietnamese was some person uh fled to US, then was educated in US and now coming back.
Right, right, right. Okay.
So they have some connection with French, Russian, and US,
Right.
and of course China.
Ah, Russian, of course.
Mm.
Oh, China. They speak Chinese.
Hmm. So they're really global people then.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh. With connections in China, Russia, United States,
Russia?
and France.
Russia? Vietnamese can speak Russian?
Yeah, some person was educated in Russia.
Really?
Mm.
Takashi-san, I would like to have give you the question. Northern part of the Vietnamese could speak Chinese, but I think southern part of the Chinese Vietnamese couldn't speak Chinese, isn't it?
Most of the Vietnamese
Mm.
don't speak Chinese,
Oh.
but some Chinese are living like Vietnamese.
Mm.
They change the name to Vietnamese.
Oh.
Then North part is close to the border with the China.
Mm.
So these persons are more in Hanoi, but in Ho Chi Minh there is Chinese town. They immigrated mainly from Taiwan.
Oh.
So it's different, but yes, still Chinese in South.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, many Taiwanese.
Mm.
Yeah, I know that. Okay.
Okay.
Move.
All right.
Do you have another one, right?
Yes. So this is how we developed the colonies.
The special position of a representative.
No, 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 no. Right.
Listen. Decolonization. Listen.
Right. So while because Europe had industrial era, they had a long history of war. actually industrialization. They have the means. Disease, guns, armed ships, especially in the U.S. It's established that most of the Indians were not killed through warfare, but through disease.
Mm. Do you actually feel there's still some influence in terms of the business behavior, some like some idea of doing some business in former colonial
Colonies.
countries?
Honestly, I don't feel that is so much true in the colonies like Indonesia. It's still to some extent true in for example, the more colonies that were held until more recently, like in the case of the Netherlands, that is Suriname was a colony of the Netherlands, and one of the reasons why there's still very strong ties between Suriname and the Netherlands is because we have a lot of immigrants from Suriname. And these people, they came to the Netherlands when they were young, usually as students or well, at least young people came to the Netherlands. They have grown up and they still maintained their ties with their motherland, and that is a good bridge to establish business relationships with those countries. So yes, I feel that there are still some ties, but they are growing obsolete rather rapidly.
By the way, many Indonesian try to go into Netherlands for education.
Actually, a lot of Indonesians who went to the Netherlands, yes, sure, there were people from Indonesia who came to the Netherlands, not in that large numbers, but actually a lot came to the Netherlands after Indonesia became independent because they basically collaborated with the Dutch rulers. They held preferential positions. Yes, after independence, they felt well, especially the people from Molucca. They came in large numbers to the Netherlands, not to settle there, but to actually to stay there. Only temporary, but they always aimed to go back and claim the land that was promised to them by the Dutch rulers. And of course, they never delivered on that because they didn't have the power to actually force Indonesia to actually hand over the island of Molucca to the Moloch people.
It's very interesting, like Algeria in Africa, and French people very much made repression to Algeria.
Right, but
still
the French
many
were
Algerian in Paris. Right?
Right. Yeah, Algeria, not only in Paris, everywhere.
Everywhere. So even if they repression and they stressed very much, but still Algerian people like to study French.
Right. Well, yeah, that's true. There's a lot of immigrants in.
I think this is not only colonializing relationship, but also they had human network. That major reason is still building human network.
But there's also a very good bridge between Algeria and France. Not only did 1 million French people live in Algeria at the time, a lot, but also there are so many Algerian immigrants. It's very easy for Algerians to come to France because they always have family or friends who already live there, who can help them to get settled, get started, maybe help them to get a job, So the opportunities for them in France are very often much better than they are in Algeria because of the much weaker economic conditions over there.
はい、皆さんこんにちは、雲野です。今日はですね、雲野塾の研修のプログラムをご紹介したいと思います。で、こういうふうなホームページありますけれども、ぜひですね、一度中身をご覧になっていただきたいと思います。今日は V キューブさんのスタジオに来て、この収録をしておりますので、中身はこういうふうになってて、今最近ホットなね、グローバルリーダーの定義など書いてあります。で、特に経団連が作成しました、留学すれば英語ができて専門性を持つというだけではですね、グローバルリーダーになれないとここに書いてありますようにですね、仕事ができる、専門性を持つ、英語ができるだけじゃなくてですね、私どもの塾ではリベラルアーツということ、それからもう一つは孫子の平和、さらにはですね、日本の歴史というものを合わせて教えることによって皆さんが海外の欧米の方々と、もしくは華僑圏の方々と正々堂々と渡り合えるような人物を育成しようというふうなことを考えております。ここに次のスライドが出ておりますけれども、ここに書いてありますのはですね、さらに、私どもの雲野塾の中身につきましてはですね、欧米の資料しか使っておりません。また実際に雲野塾は英語でやっておりますので、英語の講師がこう話しておりますけど、学習はですね、日本の歴史をまだ教えてますので、学習の午後はですね、日本のプログラムをしております。で、以前はこれ有料だったので、今はですね、実際に会場費も取っていただいておりませんで、毎回5000円ということで、朝9時から午後5時までやっておりますので、ぜひ皆さんですね、ご検討の上ご参加いただければと。英語のできない方もですね、学習の午後こういうふうな研修をしておりますので、ぜひご参加いただければというふうに思っておりますので、よろしくお願いします。で、ここにさらにですね、グループ討議とか実務の勘どころを教えると書いてありますけど、実際には私が10年ほどですね、欧米の新聞とか雑誌等をですね、集めてきた、もともと英語のベースでございますので、そうしたものをですね、50セッションのテーマに分けて資料を作成しております。そういうことで、世界のオペレーション、もしくはカントリーリスクも含めてですね、しかも世界のトップの方々に対してもいろいろな分析とか洞察をしてですね、議論をしております。そういったことも含めてですね、今後ともよろしくお願いしたいと思います。以上で私の挨拶を終えますが、今回のこのビデオの収録にあたってはですね、V キューブさんのスタジオをお借りしてですね、お時間を頂戴して、このビデオを作成させていただきました。よろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。